Okay. I'm going to hand it over to Julie and mute myself, and we are going to get rocking and rolling.
Okay, so when we were talking, Monica gave us all a list of things to choose from that we could talk about. And I'm going to tell you that recruiting was like my last choice. And I got it because Mama Bear thinks we need to challenge ourselves. So I spent a lot of time doing some research, looking on this. And I'm going to say I'm glad I got this topic because I learned a whole bunch from all the videos I was watching and the articles I was reading. So one of the biggest things that came across to me is you've got to have a grand opening. Okay, you've got to let everyone know you're a coach now. You want to start helping people. You want others to join you in this venture, whether there's challengers or coaches. And a big point they made was, while most of us didn't invest a whole lot of money in becoming a coach, you either bought the challenge pack or you maybe paid the $40 coaching fee, you need to treat it as if you invested $100,000 in it. Because if you invested $100,000 in a business, you're going to work your butt off to make sure that your business succeeds. And that's the way you've got to think of it as. You can't just be like, oh, well, I spent $40. If it doesn't work, I'm out $40. You've got to really put the effort in as if you spent a lot of money opening your business. Okay. When you're growing your team, you have to be confident in yourself. You have to be comfortable with yourself. Oh my God, sorry, my cat. If you sound hesitant, people are going to hesitate to join you, okay? Another big thing, you've got to know your why. If you don't know why you're doing this, you're gonna flounder. It needs to be something that's honest and heartfelt to you. I don't have kids. Most people, their why is their kids. They want to be there for their kids. I don't have kids. My why is that I want to be able to spend every day with my husband. My husband travels for business a lot. He's in San Francisco right now. He was like, you could be with me. I'm like, no, I can't because I've got a full-time job that I've got to go to. So my why is that I have the freedom that when my husband goes to San Francisco, I get to go to San Francisco. When my husband gets to go to New Orleans or has to go to New Orleans, I get to go to New Orleans. So that's my end goal. That's my why. So you've got to figure out what is your why. Why are you doing this? Secondly, you've got to focus on your team. You've got to focus on other people, okay? It's not about how much money can I make. It's about how many people can I help, right? And whether you're helping them in their changing themselves or you're helping them with their financial success by bringing them on your team and guiding them, it's all about helping others. All right. One girl I talked to, I want to say her name was Bonnie something. Talk to, please. I felt like I was talking to her because I was watching her video. She said to think of it as sponsoring people versus recruiting them. Because when you're recruiting people, you're bringing them into work for you. If you're sponsoring someone, you're bringing them into work with you. So it is definitely a team. You're a coach, you're a mentor, you're a friend. It's a team. It's we, us, our. Okay? So you need to make sure that you're treating it as if it's a side-by-side opportunity. They're not working for you, they're working with you. One thing she said, and I've been trying this here lately, since I've been watching this stuff, is when you're speaking to a potential coach or challenger, just assume that they're going to join. Speak to them as if it's a given, right? So I can't wait till you're on my team. You're going to be so great. I can't wait to celebrate that you've lost your first 5 pounds. Whatever it is, treat it like it's a done deal. Okay. She spoke about that there were 4 outcomes to any conversation, whether you're talking with a potential coach or you're talking to a potential challenger. There's going to be 4 outcomes. There's going to be a yes, sign me up. There's going to be a no, not right now. There's going to be a get a referral, or it's going to be a chance to learn. By knowing that it's going to be one of these 4 outcomes, it kind of takes the pressure off of you. So you go into the conversation knowing you've got one of 4 options that's going to happen. And she talked about different ways that you can deal with those 4 options. The yes, of course, you're going to sign them up. You have a new challenger, a new coach. If it's a not right now, now you've got your follow-up opportunity. Add them to your list. I was working on, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit later, I was working on my go for no today, my sheet that I have that I track everybody on, and I was updating it. And when I get a no, not right now, I mark that on there, that they say not now, or if they say check back in March, or if they say check back in April. I notate on there when I'm supposed to get back in touch with them, so that when I'm going through thinking of my next month, I can look to see, oh, so Linda said to check back with her in March. So the end of February, I can start contacting her. The ask for a referral, it's one of those things that if you've had multiple follow-ups with the person and you've been talking to them and they're still saying no, ask them. Say, I understand that this isn't for you right now, but do you know someone that who might be interested? Doesn't hurt to ask. And then if someone is still a definite no after multiple conversations with them, ask them for feedback. Say, can you tell me why you're hesitating? I'm always looking to learn. What can I do better with my next challenger or my next, potential customer? Ask them how you can improve what you're doing that might help you bring someone else in. All right. Obviously, we know you have to be excited to draw people in. If you're just like, yeah, whatever, it's great, come on, you're not going to get anybody. You've got to be enthusiastic about what you're doing. And how has being a coach added excitement to your life? How have you paid off a debt? Did you have a nice dinner out? Did you have your roof repaired from the latest storm? And that was something to me that really hit a note with me, because I hadn't been doing that. I was great about posting about my workouts and things going on in my daily life, but I didn't post anything about how great being a coach was. So I intentionally started doing that these last couple of days after really researching this. Okay, you should be making a post about coaching at least once a day. Okay, you need to have at least 5 a week. And it's not the blatant, hey, I'm a coach, come follow me. It's just how coaching benefits your life. Make a list of all the things that attracted you to coaching and post about them. Discount on Shakeology. Most of us came in for that first. The extra money, the freedom in your life. Like all you stay-at-home moms getting to stay at home with your kids. These are showing how coaching has improved your life. You don't have to be blatant, like I said, but just drop little nuggets of how it's good. Every time you get an objection, post about it. I had somebody that didn't want to join in because of this. Well, and use that as an opportunity to give more insight into what we do as coaches. Treat them as mini sneak peeks. I found this to be very interesting, and it would probably be good for us to do. Ooh, this could be a homework assignment, Monica. To go to 2 or 3 other coaches' pages and look back at their last 3 to 5 social media posts. Okay? Would you be able to tell that they're a Beachbody or health and fitness coach? Would you be able to tell that they run a challenge group? Would you be able to tell that they mentor people as a coach in the business? Would you know that it was something that you could join? So let's make that. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I have a cat that absolutely loves to be on film. Let's make that our homework assignment. Go to at least 3 other coaches' pages and check and see, are they doing that? Are they promoting themselves? Are they promoting their challenge groups? Are they saying they're a coach? Are they speaking of the opportunities? Look at just their last 3 to 5 posts and see, can you tell from what they posted in one day all this about them?
I love that. And y'all, I'm going to add on that a little bit. This is a great way for you to connect with other coaches on our team and really help encourage each other and give that constructive criticism, because the only way that we're going to get better is if we're helping each other. I know that there's times where I don't necessarily post about certain things and I need to do better at that. And it's not, like she said, it's not the blatant come join my challenge group post. It's the, hey, nonchalantly, you see my lunch post and my 21-day fix containers are in there. Or, and you don't have, the biggest thing that I've learned, and I'm sure Julie can attest to this as well, is that you don't have to have a huge, for instance, for the coaching aspect, a huge financial change in your life. Even if it's just changed your life in the fact that you've gotten to meet some of these amazing people on our team, how awesome is that to have that in your life now, to have this positive encouragement and support? You guys see me post all the time. Like tonight would be a great time to post. Like I'll take a picture at the end like I always do, and you guys can always copy that and talk about how awesome it is to be surrounded by these amazing men and women that just help encourage and support each other. That's a great little, like, hey, look at what I get to do, but not a, oh my gosh, come join my team, I'm running a mentorship program next week. And so, I mean, I see a lot of you doing that all the time where, hey, if your check was $40, that's right now, that's like 2.5 tanks of gas. Like, how awesome is it if you go get a gas and, you know, your hashtag is Thanks Beachbody? Like, it's just subtly, but you're not, you know, and I'm not posting a picture of my paycheck. Maybe I'm just posting a picture of me pumping gas or something. Well, don't do that because you're not supposed to have your phones out. But, I mean, whatever. Take a picture of the gas, you know, prices or whatever. Okay, yeah, that's mine.
All right. You want to, in every challenge group, invite all of your challengers to the coaches sneak peek. Don't pick and choose. Don't prejudge.
Hold on, talk about what the sneak peek is, because I know we have a lot of new coaches on here, so they may have absolutely no idea what a coach sneak peek is.
Okay. Once a month, Monica runs a coaching sneak peek. And what it is it's a 5-day online group where they can come in and just see and watch videos and get all the information of what coaches do. We as coaches all post a video in there and tell our story, why we started. And it just gives them the opportunity to see, one, the different level of coaches. Are you a discount coach? Are you a hobby coach? Are you a business builder? And what all those means. It gives you information on how to deal with any objections you might come across, how to, you know, talk to other people about it. It's just a really quick, short week of a lot of information. So there's no obligation. They don't have to sign up. They don't have to commit. It's just strictly information. So make sure you're inviting all of your challengers to it. Okay. Don't sit there and think, and I'm guilty of this, don't prejudge them going, oh, I don't think she'd be interested. Or just throw it out there so that anybody can. All right. You don't have to, they don't have to, you don't have to have had a huge transformation. They can be on their journey because you're bringing people along with you. I still invite that way with, come join me on my journey. I'm still a work in progress. I'm still working on myself. You know, it doesn't matter that I've lost all the weight I want to lose. I'm still transforming. So make sure that they understand you don't have to show, you know, oh, look, you know, I look like Autumn now. You can just be on your journey and just make it a general invitation to everybody that's in your challenge group.
And I'm going to add to that too, just like we do our call to action posts for our challenge groups, you guys need to be doing a call to action post for the coach sneak peek as well. And it's the same every month. It's every third Monday. So every third Monday of the month, you know on your calendar that we're going to have a team sneak peek. So typically that Sunday before, so I don't have my phone with me, but I think it's next week is the 8th. So the third week is what? The 22nd is our sneak peek for this month. So that means next weekend, that's when I would be posting about, or a week ahead of time. So I guess this weekend would be when I'm posting about, hey, next Sunday, I'm going to be having this. And then I will drop tidbits, all week of, you'll have the opportunity, and I'll do a last call post, because you'll be surprised at how many people are actually watching that.
Oh, we skipped. There we go. Okay. Also, when you're signing your challengers up, you can sign them up as a preferred member or a discount coach right away. Okay, there's a script on the Persevere website for that, and the link is right there if you click on the word Persevere. And so they can enjoy the discount from the beginning. It waives the initial coaching fee if you sign them up with the challenge pack. And you never know, if they sign up as a discount coach, they might change into a business builder. When I first signed up, I signed up as a discount coach. That was my full intention. And I just got my diamond stuff today. Woohoo! Sorry. I'm excited. All right, so some final thoughts. Never give up. Okay, 95% of people will say no. Oh, that's supposed to be no, not so. That's a typo. I'm sorry. At least 2 or 3 times before agreeing. They're going to say no multiple times. Just keep asking. And find out. Say, is it okay if I, ask you again in a couple months? And just check back with them. And consistency is the key. And this is where I'm going to throw in what happened to me this past month. Since I started coaching, I have hit Success Club 10 every month. And for some reason, which I figured out today, in January, I struggled to hit 5. Success Club 5. And the only reason I hit Success Club 5 is my husband broke down because he felt sorry for me because I was freaking out that I wasn't going to make Success Club, and he bought a challenge pack. And that is the only reason I hit it. I was looking at I came home from work today, and I was getting all my stuff together and going through my go for no's and just updating my lists. And when I looked through, I didn't invite people in January. I didn't do my 3 invites a day. And how can I expect to sign people up if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing? So when I looked at that, it was that huge aha for me that, oh my God, I just totally slacked. I invited a couple people at the beginning of the month, and then 1 or 2 at the middle of the month. And then at the end of the month, oh my God, all of a sudden I've got I'm inviting 6 and 7 and 8 people a day, but I probably had 20 days in the month where I didn't invite anybody. So consistency is key. You have got to be doing the 3 vital behaviors every single day. When they say invite, 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 you need to do that. And for me, that was just a huge aha today, because I had stopped doing that and I didn't hit Success Club 10. So people are watching you, okay? They're waiting. They're constantly looking at your posts, whether you think they are or not. You're sending out those messages. They might not be answering the messages, but they're watching your posts. So make sure that you're putting it out there every single day. And the final thing is, don't underestimate the effect of telling someone you think they'd be good at it. Because who doesn't like to be told, hey, you know what? I think you'd be great in this position. You have all the skills, I think, to be successful. And that's pretty much what you're doing when you're inviting a coach or someone you think is going to be a coach in. You're telling them, I think you're going to be successful at this. Everybody likes to hear that. So that's me. that's my spiel on coaching and getting them to come join you.
That was great. Good job. So a couple final thoughts. She said a lot of great things that I'm sure this is going to be a call that you want to go back and re-listen to. And yes, so I just saw the chat. So Jill said the same thing can happen as far as consistency when it comes to coaching. You can hit a rank and then lose it if you don't continue to invite to the business. And that's the biggest thing. That's why on the leaderboard in the Persevere, it says our goal is to add 2 coaches every single month. If you're consistently doing that, then you're going to consistently be growing your business. If you stop doing that, if you stop sponsoring, because we're not going to say recruiting anymore, we're going to say sponsoring. If you stop sponsoring, you're going to see, just like your consistency with your challenge groups, your business is going to flounder. You may have great challenge groups, but you're not continually growing, as a business. And so that's why I say a lot of times, it's very nerve-wracking, especially as a new coach, when you come on to feel like, oh my gosh, I don't even know anything myself. So what I did was, in the beginning, I invited them to join like you do with your challenge groups. Join me on this journey. Like, I'm still learning. I'm 3.5 years in, and I'm still learning. So I don't know everything. I know I don't know everything. It's okay not to know everything. I just am honest. Like, hey, I don't know everything. I know I love it. I know I love being around these crazy people all the time. And, come join me. You're super motivating. You're already posting on Facebook all the time. You're just doing a great job in our challenge groups. And so, come join me and see if it works for you. And if not, no harm, no foul. Like, if it doesn't work, they don't have to do it. And so that's the great thing about this business, is that, you can just invite someone to join you and you don't have to know everything, because you have all of us to help you. And so that's why the team support is so huge, because we're here to help all of you, even if you have absolutely no idea what you're doing. So it's just important to really make sure that that's one of the things that I struggled with for the longest, is I didn't feel like I had a large enough transformation as a coach to post about it. When I was all wrong, there's lots of things that coaching has brought to my life, and you guys are one of them. So I talk a lot about the friendships that I've made along this journey, because, like she said, you're not working for me. You're working beside me. We're all working together. And so, those little tidbits, like I said, the gas thing, the groceries, those things are great things to share, because what if that $40 could bless somebody else? And that they really needed it. Like, who are we to prejudge and say that this opportunity, like, I love this opportunity, I'm going to share it with everyone. And so why would we hold that back if we think it's just such a great and amazing thing? So your homework is to make sure that you go and look at a couple other coaches' pages. And if we're posting 3 to 4 times a day, sorry y'all, my voice is cracking. If you're posting 3 to 4 times a day, you should be able to go look at the post from my post from today, and be able to tell, hey, you know this about me, you know this, and you know this, and you know that. You know that I'm a coach, you know that I run a challenge group, you know that I like food and fitness and my kids, and it doesn't scream salesy, slimy person, because that's not who we are. It just looks natural. If you click on my photos, you can pretty much tell that there's lots of working out going on in my life. And so those kind of things are things that sometimes we need to step back, and we need more eyes to look and kind of reevaluate ourselves. And I do it all the time. I'll find myself stopping, posting about the coaching opportunity, and I'll look and I'll go, I haven't said anything about how great this opportunity is for me. And then the other thing is I will have the February calendar posted by the end of the day tomorrow. And so make sure that you take a look at it right when the things are happening in this month. So you know that the sneak peek is coming on the 22nd. You need to post it. This is where the planning comes into play. You need to post about it ahead of time. Don't wait until the Saturday night before the sneak peek starts to post about it. You want to post about it ahead of time so that people see it. And then as you're posting those little nuggets each day, subtly, about how great coaching is, then when it comes time to, get to that Sunday before, and make sure that you're just, reaching out to people and blessing them with this opportunity. That's kind of how I've looked at it, is I want to bless as many people as I can with how amazing my life is because of how Beachbody's changed it. So I'm going to stop.